What's up, man?
Hey, it says when I tried to go live, it said it looks like this broadcast was deleted on Facebook. Try creating a new one or just remove the destination, and then it says below that the scheduled start time doesn't match the other
Just fucking start the thing, man.
I don't.
Just start it. It
I'm
doesn't
live.
matter.
Okay. All right. Bye. And welcome to the Saturday morning edition and the full day edition of the college basketball show here on Capital Sports Network with yours truly, Bulu the Capping Guru. We're going to be here for till about 11 o'clock. We're going to go for about 45 to 50 minutes. I'm going to try to go through as many games as possible. I have my lines. I have the actual numbers. We're going to go through every game. We're going to go rapid fire here, and we're going to try to knock out every game. Here we go. So this is, here we go. We're going to go in time order here for all the regular board games, so all the normal conferences that are on the normal games. I'm going to start at 12 o'clock games. I'm going to start off with Davidson. Sorry, just move the camera over, guys. Davidson taking on George Mason. George Mason's a 4-point favorite at home. Davidson at George Mason. George Mason's -4. I have George Mason about a 5-point favorite. No opinion for me in this game. My number and the actual line are resemble each other, so I'm not gonna give out anything on this. Next game is Miami, Florida at NC State. NC State is a 3.5-point favorite. My numbers have NC State about a 3-point favorite, so I don't have any opinion. Next game is Seton Hall at DePaul. This is Big East action here. Seton Hall is laying 4 points on the road. They're a 4-point road favorite, Seton Hall. Try to find this here. My numbers. Seton Hall is a 4-point road favorite. I have Seton Hall between 4.5 and 5-point favorite. No opinion for me in this game. Just gonna move on here. Just gonna I'm gonna have plays, guys. I'm not gonna give out 30 plays today. I'm gonna be more selective. Saturdays, people think that there's I got about 20 games because there's a hunt. No, the lines are dead sharp. It's conference play. You got to be selective. Next game, Cleveland State at IUPUI. That's Indiana University at Purdue. Cleveland State is Horizon League. Cleveland State's -10 on the road. I make Cleveland State about an 11-point favorite. No opinion for me on this game. Next game, Kentucky at Tennessee. Tennessee is -11.5 at home. I make Tennessee about a 13-point home favorite. Let's see. I make Tennessee about a 13-point home favorite. Right now they're 11.5. I'm gonna give out. I might give out Tennessee as a free play. We're gonna come back to this at the end. I'm gonna mark it down as a potential play. I'm just gonna and just so you know, guys, any of these 12 o'clock games unlikely to be a premium play, just because of the time constraints we have with it being less than 2 hours before these 12 o'clock games tip off. So I'm going to mark down Tennessee, and we're going to move on to the next game. Just bear with me for a second. Tennessee minus 11.5 free play, maybe. All right. Next game we're going to discuss is Drexel at Northeastern. Northeastern is favored by their minus 1.5 at home. Trying to find this game. This? My numbers have the game as a pick'em, so no line either way. So it's basically a dead like coin flip. I'm going to trust my numbers. I'm not going to give out either side here. I think this game, I think Northeastern could win by 1 or 2. I think Drexel could win by 1 or 2. I have no opinion on this game. West Virginia at Oklahoma. Oklahoma is minus 3.5. My numbers have Oklahoma as a 4-point favorite at home. No opinion for me in this game. Next game, Loyola Chicago at St. Joe's, Philly. Loyola Chicago at St. Joe's. I have this. St. Joe's is minus 1 at home. It's the current line. My numbers have St. Joe's at about minus 1.5. My numbers have St. Joe's at minus 1.5 at home. I have no opinion on this game. It's too close to my numbers. I don't want to give out a free play just to give out something. Gonna move on here. Bowling Green at Western Michigan. Bowling Green at Western Michigan. Bowling Green is minus 2 on the road.
Sean Miller.
What's up? What's up? Why?
You're supposed to be on 15 minutes ago.
I went live 9 minutes ago.
So your show's over.
No. I'm in the middle of it.
All right. Well,
I'm going till 11. Sorry, guys. I just had a phone call I had to take real quick. Next game. Sorry, lost my. Bowling Green at Western Michigan. Bowling Green is minus 2 on the road. I make the game a pick'em. I make it another. This is another virtual coin flip. I have no opinion on this game. This game could go either way. Next game, Western Carolina at the Citadel. Western Carolina is minus 1.5 on the road. Western Carolina. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to find this on my numbers real quick. Citadel. Why can I not find this game? Sorry, guys. I'm just looking for this Western Carolina at the Citadel. I'm trying to find it on my numbers here. Just bear with me for a second or two. Bear with me for a minute. Citadel, Western Carolina. Trying to find it on here. Oh wait, that's why, because they're the home team. Citadel. Okay, I found it, guys. My numbers have Western Carolina a 1.5 point road favorite. So the Western Carolina, the actual line is 1.5 Western Carolina, and my numbers have Western Carolina also at -1.5. So I have no opinion on this game. Next game is Robert Morris at Detroit, Horizon League battle. Detroit is -5.5 at home. I also make Detroit -5.5, so I have no opinion on this game. Wisconsin at Indiana. Indiana is -4. Sorry, it's the camera. Just the camera a little bit. Indiana is -4. I make Indiana -4.5, so I don't have an opinion in this game. My numbers are in line with the current betting line. Georgia at Ole Miss. Ole Miss is -6. It's a big discrepancy on this game. I don't know if there's an injury or whatever, but I'm gonna trust my numbers, and I'm gonna make a play on this game. Free play. What time does this game start? Ole Miss is minus. So Ole Miss is -6 at home. My numbers have Ole Miss only a 2.5 point home favorite. Let me add my blended lines and see what I got. So my actual blended line in this game is between 3.5 and 4. Right now, Georgia is -6, or Georgia is +6. Ole Miss is -6. I'm going to give out Georgia +6 as a free play. So right now, Tennessee -11.5. I'm going to recap all these plays, guys, but I'm going to start putting them in the ticker one by one. You know what? Hold on. Just add this here. Edit. Tennessee. After I add each play, I'll just add it to the ticker, and then I'll just update it as we go. Should be showing now. Wait, there we go. Okay, next game. Where are we? Okay, Columbia at Harvard. These are all 1 o'clock tips, guys. So we're in the 1 p.m. games now. Columbia at Harvard. Harvard is -13.5. My numbers have Harvard. Wow. My numbers have Harvard between 16 and 16.5 home favorites. I'm going to give out Harvard -13.5. I know Ivy League. Typically, guys, I'm just going to give out some advice. Typically, you don't want to be laying double digits in the Ivy League because these teams know each other so well. I have to bet against Columbia here. That they've been a down program for the last few years. Harvard, I've seen them in person. I've seen them play against Princeton at Jadwin. Although Princeton won that game, Harvard is a very, very talented team, and I think they're peaking at the right time. I think they're gelling. I'm going to give out Harvard -13.5 as a free play. Let me just put this in the ticker here. Hide. Wait, let me add it. Harvard. Minus 13. So that's another free play. All right, next game, guys. Next game, we're gonna keep it moving here. We have a lot of games we have to talk about, so I'm gonna start going rapid fire and just giving out the pick, not really giving much analysis. North Dakota State at Nebraska Omaha. North Dakota State is minus 2.5 on the road at Omaha. My numbers make North Dakota State about a 1-point road favorite. I don't really follow these teams much, guys. I'm just going to pass in this game. Again, my numbers on these teams and conferences I don't follow as closely as others. If my numbers are within striking distance of the actual betting line, I'm not going to give out a lean or a free play. I'm just not going to do it. Next game, Coastal Carolina at Georgia State. Georgia State is minus 4.5 at home. My numbers have Georgia State between 2.5 and 3-point favorites at home. Let me see here. I am going to give out a decent number of free plays just because they're free plays. And again, I want my body of work to show through on a Saturday with all these games. With 100 plus games, I'm not going to give out 3 games as free plays because I'm confident in my numbers and my work, and I'm confident more of these games are going to win than they're going to lose. So I'm just going to give out what I feel is best. Coastal Carolina right now is plus 4.5. I'm trying to find a plus 5 out there. If I can find, guys, the difference between plus 4.5 and 5 in college basketball is huge. There's less scoring in these games. It's not like the NBA where there's 200 plus points combined being scored in all these games. Every point, whether you're taking a favorite or an underdog, is crucial. You have to shop around for the best number. You have to get the best of the number. If you want to make a bet and the line has gone up or down based on who you're taking and it's out of your comfort range, you can't bet the game, guys. If you're serious about making money and doing this, you can't be betting bad numbers. And I mean, okay, I can't be giving out bad numbers and betting them because I'm doing this for a business. Like I don't want to be giving out bad information and then you guys bet it and then you lose because you bet a bad number. Was it? Oh yeah. Okay. I'm just trying to see if there's a plus 5 out there for, let's see, plus 4.5 on Coastal Carolina. I got to give it at plus 4.5. There's no 5s out there. Sorry, I'm just typing this in real quick. And just to preface this, guys, none of these games start before noon. This show will be over by like 11 or a little bit after, so all these plays are going to be released well before 12 o'clock. So, okay. Next game, we're going to move along here. Just get my where are we here? Okay. Next game is Stony Brook at North Carolina A&T. I'm just going to use this one site. It's too hard to keep switching back. Okay, so North Carolina A&T. Sounds like AT&T. My God. It's like AT&T. It's like the official sponsor of this college. But now it's just I'm making a joke, guys. It's like they're sponsored by a cell phone company or something. North Carolina A&T is minus 5.5 at home. My numbers only make them a 3-point home favorite, but again, I don't follow these teams close enough. It's a complete pass for me. I don't have any opinion in this game. Next game is North Texas at Florida Atlantic. Florida Atlantic is minus 3.5 at home. I make Florida Atlantic minus 4.5 at home. No big opinion for me in this game. I don't follow this. I don't follow I don't follow Conference USA. This is Conference USA. Yeah, I don't follow Conference USA closely enough. Next game, Texas San Antonio at Charlotte. Charlotte is minus 15. I make Charlotte about a 14.5 point favorite at home, so no opinion for me on this game. North Carolina, the Tar Heels taking on the Louisville Cardinal. North Carolina is minus 12 and a half. Sorry, I'm stuttering here. They're minus 12.5 at home. Louisville. There's Louisville. This is a neutral site game. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to find this film numbers real quick. If I can't find it, I'll just skip over it. But no, I can't find this. This has to be a neutral site game. Where is this game being played? Just bear with me for a second, guys. I'm just looking, trying to find where this game is. I don't know if it's a home game for Louisville or what. No, when does this start? 2 o'clock. North Carolina, Louisville. I'm trying to keep it short and sweet so you don't have to just fast forward through all these time periods of me not talking, but I don't want to give out something if I don't know if it's a home game or what the hell's going on. This game might have been canceled, guys. I don't see it on here. I don't know why. I don't see it on the. It's still on the betting board, but I don't see it on. I don't know what's going on. Louisville. Maybe weather related. I don't know. Maybe this game got canceled or something. I don't know what's going on. It says it's still being played, but on ESPN it's not showing up as a game. I don't know what's going on. Maybe the time's wrong on when the game's actually being played. Hold on. I can't mistake in the Tar Heel logo. Like I'm looking through it. I just can't. I don't see it on here. This game had to have been canceled, guys. I don't see it on ESPN. Maybe it got moved to another day. I don't know. Jeez. Okay, guys, I'm just gonna skip over this game. I don't know what's going on with this North Carolina Louisville game. We have to keep it moving here. Delaware at Hofstra. Hofstra is minus 8.5. I make Hofstra minus 6.5. Who are they playing? Delaware, Hofstra, Delaware. Delaware. Hofstra. Just see real quick here. Look at something. Delaware. Oh, it's on Sunday. Back to Saturday. I'm sorry, guys. My one site, they have all these games wrong. Like they posted them. I don't know. Hold on. Let me go on DraftKings. Let me go on DraftKings and FanDuel. So I'm sorry, guys. I don't like my site has all these games listed incorrectly. It's frustrating. Okay, UNC and Louisville is being played. It's on FanDuel. Minus 12.5. North Carolina. I'm just gonna go back to this game real quick, guys. Where is it on my numbers? Did I not put this game on here? All right, guys, I don't have it on my numbers, so I'm just gonna skip over it. I'm sorry. I'm apologize. I don't have my numbers for this game. I guess forgot to include it. All right. Sorry. What game was I talking about? Who are they playing? They're not. It must be Drexel. Okay, guys, it's Drexel is at Hofstra. I'm sorry, I said Delaware at Hofstra. It's Drexel at Hofstra. God, it's freaking annoying, man. You guys always verify to make sure that the teams that you're betting on are the correct teams, because some of these sites just don't care. If you put a place a bet and it wins, they won't pay it out because the teams were wrong, even though they posted the incorrect teams. And if your bet loses, they won't refund your bet because they say, well, you should have known better. It's a joke, whatever. I apologize, guys. I'm going to get back to the games in 1 second. I'm just wait. Who? Oh my God. Yes. Hold on. ESPN says Delaware at Drexel, but oh my God, do I really have to look up Delaware's schedule? This is embarrassing, man. I'm sorry, guys. I just want to find out who they're really playing. This is so annoying, man. Okay, guys. Delaware is playing Hofstra. I apologize for all the confusion. So annoying, man. I think I have the right. Yeah, okay. I have the right teams on my numbers. Okay. Okay. Sorry. Get back to this. Oh my God. Hofstra is minus 8.5 at home. My numbers have Hofstra minus 6.5. No opinion on this game. Next game is we're gonna start going rapid fire, guys. I've gotta keep the show to like an hour. It's not watchable. Okay, next game. Like, let me see. Okay. Arkansas at Vanderbilt. Arkansas is minus 3.5 on the road. I make Arkansas minus 5 on the road. I'm going to give out Arkansas. I'm going to give out Arkansas minus 3.5 here. Let's add this. Guys, all of my plays are going to be at the end. I'm just going to scroll through them. I'm not going to do it one at a time with the banner. We just don't have enough time for me to edit the banner and then show it. It's just, I just have to go through the games quicker. Next game is Penn at Dartmouth. Penn is minus 5.5 at Dartmouth. My numbers have Penn at -6 or at -6 at Dartmouth. No opinion. Next game, Miami, Ohio at Ball State. Ball State's minus 10.5. My numbers have Ball State minus 11, so no opinion for me in this game. Providence at Creighton. Creighton's minus 6.5. I make Creighton minus 3.5 at home. Let me just quickly do something here. 5.5. No opinion for me on this game, guys. Next game, Princeton at Brown. Ivy League battle here. Princeton, the Tigers on the road, taking on the Brown Bears. Princeton's minus 3.5. My numbers have Princeton minus 3.5. I have no opinion on this game. Kansas State at TCU. TCU minus 4.5. I have TCU at minus 3.5. No opinion for me on this game. Central Florida at Tulane. Tulane minus 2.5 at home. Where's UCF? Oh, UCF, that's why. Right. Where's Tulane, Central Florida? They're the underdog. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to find this real quick on my numbers. Somewhere here. Here it is. Here it is. Okay. So Tulane is minus 2.5 at home. My numbers actually have Central Florida as a 2-point road favorite. I'm going to give out Central Florida on the road. Central Florida. I don't think there's any threes out there, but I'm going to just check real quick. Real quick. Oh my God. FanDuel and DraftKings, just real quick. FanDuel and DraftKings. What time is this? Central Florida, Tulane. Wow. Okay. One of the leading indicator books, it's already down to 1.5 Tulane. That's very telling. Let me see what FanDuel has real quick. Guys, especially in these college games, if you see a game move a half point or a full point, like there is serious money moving these lines. It's not a couple $100 bets moving these lines. It's sharp money, professional money. All right. Hold on, I gotta stop using this. 2 o'clock game. Why can't I find it on here? Okay. FanDuel and DraftKings both have -1. I can only get +1.5 on Central Florida. Let me see what BetMGM real quick. Just see what BetMGM and Caesars have. I can't give this out at 1.5, guys. it moved to full point, and it's a pick'em game. Like points are more important when it's going to be low scoring or it's expected to be a close game. God, this is annoying. These numbers move, guys. That's the problem. Like, I can only come on here like so early in the morning, but Central Florida is plus 1.5 at all 3 books. And it's a free play. I'm not, it's not a premium play, so, but still, I might give it out. Let me just hold on 1 second. Central Florida, Tulane. Please have it. Okay. All right. Caesars right now, Caesars Sportsbook in New Jersey. They have Central Florida +2. I'm going to take +2 on Central Florida. UCF +2. Okay. All right. Next game. Richmond at St. Bonaventure. Richmond is -1. Bonaventure. Where is this? The Bonnies, St. Bonaventure. I make Richmond a 1.5 point road favorite. They're -1 on the road. No opinion for me. No opinion on this game. How many games we have left? Let me just quickly count real quick to see how many games we're left to talk about. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15 on this page. Okay. 15, 30, 45. Damn, we have a lot of games. 60, 75. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 84 games left, guys. 84 games, regular board games to discuss. I'm going rapid fire with all these games. I'm going to give out any more free plays on these games. I'm just going to give out at the end, and they're going to be on the ticker. And I'm going to tweet them out after the show's over, after I end the live stream. Okay, let's go back here. We just talked about Richmond, St. Bonaventure. Okay, so now we're on, I think it's Rhode Island, UMass, right? No. All right. Hold on. Southern Miss at Arkansas State. Southern Miss is -5.5 on the road. My numbers also have Southern Miss at -5.5 on the road. So I have no opinion on this game. I'm moving right along here. UTEP, Texas El Paso at Rice. Rice -4.5. Another Conference USA battle here. Game we have being played today. It's all conference play now from here on out, guys. My numbers have Rice only as a -3.5 point home favorite. The actual line is right now is 4.5. I have no opinion on this game. Texas State at UL Monroe. Texas State -4 on the road. My numbers have Texas State about -4, -4.5. No opinion. North Dakota at Denver. Summit League Denver -4.5. I have Denver at -5, so no opinion for me on this game. Fordham at LaSalle. Atlantic 10. Fordham -1 at LaSalle. Just trying to find the number here. Oh, here we go. My numbers make LaSalle about a pick'em. This game's about a pick'em, guys. It's about a pick'em. No opinion for me. We're gonna move on to the next game. Stephen F. Austin. Stephen F. Austin, the Lumberjacks, at Southern Utah, the Thunderbirds. I think they're the Thunderbirds. I'm gonna check on that after the show. Southern Utah is -3.5. My numbers make Southern Utah between -1 and 1.5. I don't have an opinion on this game. Youngstown State at Oakland. Youngstown State -3 on the road. I make Youngstown State between 3.5 and 4. I don't have an opinion on this game. Pittsburgh at Georgia Tech. Pittsburgh -2.5. My numbers are for Pittsburgh are right around 2.5 or 3. No opinion. Monmouth at Towson. Towson -18 at home, taking on the Monmouth Hawks. My numbers only have Towson at -16.5, but guys, I'm not going to be betting Monmouth much at all this season. They're a dreadful team. I hate to say it. They're just a very, very bad team. They have a good coach. King Rice is a good coach, but their team is just. I saw them earlier this season. They played Princeton. They're not a good team. They have good players. They're just young. They had a lot of players leave for graduation in the transfer portal. No opinion for me. Southeast Missouri State at Morehead State. Where is this game? Morehead State. Where is Morehead State? Morehead State. Morehead State is minus. My numbers have Morehead State -1 at home. It's pick'em, so yeah, I have no opinion. Missouri at Florida. Florida -5.5. My numbers have Florida -4.5. No opinion. Illinois Chicago at Murray State. Murray State -9. I make Murray State about 7.5 point home favorites. Let's see here. Are they playing Illinois Chicago? I'm going to take Illinois Chicago as a free play. They're +9. I think I can get. It's widely available +9. Just quickly check FanDuel real quick. Make sure it's still 9. Illinois Chicago. Murray State, right? Yeah, Murray State. DraftKings has +9 right now. I think, right? Yeah, they do. +9 on Illinois Chicago. It's going to be a free play. Chicago. +9. Right. Next game. Mercer at East Tennessee State. East Tennessee State is -2.5. I have East Tennessee State about a 4-point favorite at home. No opinion for me on this game. Next game, UAB at Louisiana Tech. UAB is -3.5. at Louisiana Tech. My numbers have UAB at -1.5. I would take Louisiana Tech here, but the total is 155. So the odds makers are expecting a lot of points scored here. Let me just quickly look at the team totals here. I just want to see what the numbers are. Game. So there's. Okay. Let's see the other way. So Louisiana Tech. Where is this game? Right here. No opinion for me on this game, guys. I don't have an opinion. Next game. Here it is. I got it. Next game we're going to talk about is. Sorry, I'm just pulling up the games again on my phone so I can go in order. St. Louis at George Washington. St. Louis is -5 on the road. My numbers have St. Louis at -5. No opinion for me. Next game. Troy at App State, Appalachian State. Troy -2. I make Troy between a 1 and 1.5 point favorite. No opinion for me. Valparaiso at Evansville. Valparaiso -2. I make the game a virtual pick'em. See what I can get on Evansville if I take them. What the best number is. See what I can get on Evansville. +2 DraftKings. What's it at FanDuel? DraftKings, FanDuel, Evansville. I'm going to take Evansville +2. It's another free play. Evansville +2. Evansville +2. Next game, guys. We're going to move on here. UL Lafayette at South Alabama. Lafayette is -1.5. I make Lafayette about a 1 point favorite, 1.5 point road favorite. No opinion for me. NC Greensboro at Furman. Furman, the Paladins, they'll lay 6.5 at home. My numbers have it right at 6 or 6.5, so no opinion for me. Arizona State at Oregon State. Arizona State -9. I have Arizona State at 8.5. No opinion for me on this game. Virginia at Florida State. Virginia -9.5. Sorry if I'm yelling, guys. I'm just make sure my voice is loud enough. Let me know if the chat actually comments. I want to offer promotion of your channel. What's up, Bill? How you doing, man? Did you get any right last night? Just Butler, right? Yeah. Yeah, my Canisius and Quinnipiac were losers. They didn't win. Butler on the spread won, and Butler won the game outright. So depending on how much you bet on each game, I went 2-2. 2 wins, 2 losses. But Butler was plus money, so if you bet the same amount on everything, you should have made a little bit of money. I really only wanted to give out one pick yesterday, Butler, but I kind of forced a couple picks just because there weren't a lot of games, and I wanted to try to pad my record a little bit, but they lost. So what are you gonna do? Fuck. Let's see. Wait, did I say Virginia, Florida? Did I go over? Yeah, I think I did go over that game already, right? No, I didn't. Virginia is minus. Wait, yeah, next game. Virginia is minus 9.5 at Florida State. I make Virginia an 8-point road favorite. I'm going to take the Seminoles here. I'm going to take the Seminoles. Right, I think it's 9.5. Let me just see what the current number is. Make sure I'm giving out the right number here. 9.5 DraftKings. Virginia. Where is this? Oh my God. What the hell's going on with this game? Just give me a second, guys. I'm just looking at the spread. There's conflicting numbers at different sports books. I don't know what's going on. FanDuel has 10.5. DraftKings has 9.5. I don't know what's going on. It's probably moving like as we speak, and it's just you're gonna have guys on the Saturday. Some of these lines are gonna move as you're watching the show, as you're making your picks. These lines are gonna move. Again, you have to get the best of the number, whatever side you're betting. Okay, right now, FanDuel, as we're speaking at 10:59. I'm looking at the odds right now. I can get plus 10.5 at minus 120 on Florida State. I'm taking that. I'm taking Florida State plus 10.5. Wait, what did I do? Oh, banners. Here we go. Crap. Those picks saved. Sorry, Bill. I hope I answered your question about the my record last night, my picks. All right, you know what? I'll add this play, and at the end I'll go over and I'll remember which one. I already know which games I'm giving out. So State plus 10.5. Okay. Next game. Cal Irvine at Cal State Northridge. Irvine is minus 11.5. We gotta start moving, guys. It's getting closer to 12 o'clock now. Irvine is minus 11.5. I make them minus 12. No opinion for me on this game. What's the next game? Good. Oh, wait. Okay, good. We're moving along here. LSU at Alabama. Alabama minus 15. I make Alabama minus 14. No opinion for me. Tennessee State at Tennessee Tech. Tennessee Tech minus 2. I make Tennessee Tech between 1.5 and 2. No opinion for me. Elon at College of Charleston. College of Charleston minus 21. I make College of Charleston minus 20.5. No opinion for me. Iowa State at Kansas. Kansas minus 7.5. I make Kansas minus 7. No opinion for me on this game. Cincinnati at SMU. Cincinnati minus 5.5. I make Cincinnati between 5.5 and 6. No opinion for me on this game. Put these banners down here, I guess. Hold on. Guys, I'm still getting used to the banners and on here, so just bear with me. Okay, I'll play that for like 5 minutes and then I'll switch it. Next game, Tulsa at Wichita State. Wichita State minus 10. I have Wichita State minus 11.5. No opinion for me on this game, guys. Buffalo at Central Michigan. Buffalo minus 5. I just hold this up here so I'm not looking down every 2 seconds. I make Buffalo either minus 3 or minus 3.5. They're minus 5, so I guess there's value on Central Michigan. But let me look at something real quick. I'm going to take Central Michigan, guys. Not on the money line, just with the plus 5. Just, you know what, I'm just going to show my plays and then edit what I'm just going to type them all in right now. And then, what did I say? Central Michigan plus 5. That's plus right there. I got it. Team. Oh, there we go. Finally changed the banners. There we go. Sorry, guys. I'm just typing in my free plays again. That some of them got cut off. Because I didn't use the banner properly. Just hold on a minute. Just give me 2 minutes. I'm going to come back in 2 minutes. Evansville. I did say Evansville. Sorry, I just have to go back to remember what my plays were. No opinion. Oh yeah, what did I say? Illinois. Yeah, where are they? Yeah, plus 9 Illinois, Chicago, because that was a play. Oh, yeah, I did give out UCF. What was the number? Sorry, guys, none of my picks were saved. I clicked the wrong button, and not all of them, some of my picks were deleted from the. I'll get the hang of this, guys. It's only like the first week I'm doing the show. I'll get the hang of it. It's just you click the wrong button, and sometimes you can't recoup what you typed in. Oh, that's right. Okay. Central Florida plus 2.5. Right. That's what I said. Okay. UCF. No, it's not part of the picks. Plus 2.5. I think I had any more plays than I was before that. I added Harvard was okay. No. I think I have everything saved, guys. Yep. Okay, we're good. We're good. Now I left off. Left off. Yep, I left off at Buffalo, Central Michigan. So and Central Michigan's up there. Should I? If I save it and tweet it, is it gonna? I don't want to put the banner on and then think if I. Oh no, it's fine. It's fine. I can. Okay, it's fine. Ticker. Can I edit it and then? Yeah. Okay. I can do that. Okay. Sorry, guys. I just don't want all my plays to be deleted again. All right. Okay, they're on the bottom now. All my those are all free plays on the bottom, guys. Next game, Toledo at Northern Illinois. What am I looking at here? Toledo, where's Toledo? Why can't I find this? I found it. Toledo is minus 12.5 on the road. There's got to be some injury here, guys. Toledo, my numbers only have Toledo at 8.5 or 9. I'm not touching this game, guys. I think there's an injury or something. The total's pretty high. It's 155. A lot of these Mid-American games, these teams don't play any defense. It's up and down the court. I'm not taking 12.5 because 12.5 points when the total is 155 is not anywhere near as valuable as if it was in the 130s or the 140s even. No opinion for me. Rhode Island at UMass. UMass is -6. I make UMass -6, so no opinion. Arkansas Little Rock at Eastern Illinois. The game's a pick'em right now. It's a pick'em, and I make the game a pick'em. So there's no pick for me on this game at all. Colorado at UCLA. UCLA -11.5. I make UCLA -12. No opinion for me on this game. Northern Iowa at Belmont. Belmont -4.5. I make Belmont -5. No opinion for me on this game. Abilene Christian at Tarleton State. Tarleton State -3.5. I make Tarleton State -3.5 or 4. So again, guys, these numbers are sharp as a razor blade. Like I'm not betting. I'm not giving out plays just to give out plays. Cal State Fullerton at UC Davis. UC Davis -6. Ooh, here we go. I have a play here. I make UC Davis -3. I'm going to give out Cal State Fullerton. What is this? Predict. I'm going to give out Cal State Fullerton +6, guys. Edit this. don't want to hide it because then it's gonna. Wait, I have to edit it. Here we go. Put CS. CS means Cal State. It's just Cal State Fullerton. +6. UC San Diego at Cal State Bakersfield. UC San Diego. Guys, this is not the San Diego Toreros. There's two different teams, so just be careful if you're betting when it's the San Diego. Make sure you're betting on the team that you know, because there's a University of California at San Diego or whatever, and there's an actual San Diego University or college, whatever. Bakersfield. My numbers have Bakersfield as a 4-point home favorite. The actual betting line is UC San Diego -1.5 on the road. I'm going to trust my numbers here again, guys. I'm taking Cal State Bakersfield +1.5 here. I'm taking that. Just make sure it's 1.5. I'll make sure it's a lower conference game, so sometimes the numbers might be off. No, it's 1.5. All right. That's a 5 o'clock game. 5 o'clock. Well, I can get 1.5 at one of my books, so I'm going to take Cal State Bakersfield +1.5. Let me add that. +1.5. All right, next game. I'll save it and I'll show the banner right now. Wait, edit. Comments. Click on a comment to show it on screen. Banners. Oh, okay. I gotta switch this up here. So, okay, hide this. Hide this. Hide this. Hide this. Delete. Edit. Wait. Hold on here. Edit. Okay, I don't want to scroll these bottom. Save. No. Okay, there we go. That's how I wanted to do it. All right, and then I'll just filter through my Twitter, my email, my phone number. All right, I'll do Twitter first, I guess. It's already on there. Okay, guys, next game. Sorry, I'm going to keep this moving. Sorry, I'm not trying to promote myself. I'm just trying to get through the games here. Duke at Clemson. Duke -1. Duke -1. Duke. Where's Duke? Duke. Clemson. Okay, I make the game a virtual pick'em, and Duke is the actual line is Duke -1. No opinion for me on this game. All right. This is what page am I on? All right. Next game, Northern Arizona at Sacramento State in the Hornets' Nest. the Sacramento State Hornets, the Bee's Nest, as I like to call it, the Bee's Knees. Here we go. I make Sacramento State 8-point favorites. They're 8.5. No opinion for me on this game. William and Mary at NC Wilmington, at UNC Wilmington. UNC Wilmington is 12. Right, what are they? They're minus 12.5. My numbers have them at minus 12, so no opinion for me. Texas A&M at South Carolina. Texas A&M is minus 8.5. My numbers have Texas A&M only 7.5, but my blended line has it at 8, so I don't have an opinion on this game. Chattanooga at Samford, Southern Conference. Samford minus 2.5. I make Samford minus 3. No opinion for me on this game. My numbers and the actual line are too close to each other. I'm gonna give anything out. Cal at Washington. Washington minus 9.5. I make Washington only minus 9. So but again, it's within a half point, so I'm not going to give out at either side in this game. Arizona at Oregon. Arizona minus 4. I make Arizona about a 3-point favorite on the road. Oregon. Just quickly look at something real quick. What game is this? 6 o'clock game? Yeah. Oregon usually has a good home court, so I might take them here. Let me just look real quick. Oregon, 6 o'clock. Oregon. It could be a big upset if Oregon can somehow knock off the Wildcats here tonight in Eugene. Where is this? Oh, it's 11 o'clock, guys. It's an 11 o'clock start now, not 6 o'clock. That's why I was having trouble finding it. Wait. Again, I think they posted the wrong teams. Just give me a minute. I'm trying to find this real quick. Arizona is playing Oregon at Oregon, 6 o'clock, according to FanDuel. The line is Arizona minus 4.5 at FanDuel. Where is this? And I make Arizona minus 3. We're going to have a little upset special here. I'm going to give out Oregon plus 4.5 or 5, and we're going to take the money line. They're going to beat Arizona outright. Outright upset. Let's get the numbers here. Sorry, I'm just trying to find it on DraftKings. See if there's a different line than FanDuel. No, guys, it's 4.5 at both. So I'm going to give out Oregon plus 4.5. I don't think it's going to matter, guys. The half point, 4.5 or 5. Oregon plus 4.5. Let me edit this. Hide. Edit. Finally getting the hang of this technology. Plus 4.5. And money line. I want to see what the money line is. Plus 150. Plus 150 at DraftKings and FanDuel. They have the same money line. And That's telling, guys. They're not even giving you 2-1 on Oregon. Even the books think that Oregon's going to win. Okay. Yeah. BetMGM has plus 145. Let's see here. Basketball, college basketball, NCAA schedule, 6 p.m. All right. 6 p.m., 6 p.m., 6 p.m., 6 p.m. Here we go. Oregon. Okay. Caesars. Okay. Right now, Caesars Sportsbook. I'm taking the money line at Caesars Sportsbook plus 155 on Oregon to win. So I'm typing that in here. I'm not going to put the books. You guys are watching. You guys know. You guys hear what I'm talking about. They only have, it's only plus 4 at Caesars. I'm going to take the DraftKings plus 4.5 on Oregon. Plus 4.5. Arizona's going down, guys. Arizona's losing tonight. 6 p.m. Eastern time. Plus 4.5 Oregon. Regular juice minus 110 and money line plus 155. Next game. We're almost done here. We've got about maybe 15 or 20 more games. We're gonna be done before 12 o'clock. Basketball. Here we go. Let's get back to the numbers here. Oregon. Next game. Okay. Oklahoma State at Baylor. Baylor minus 7.5. I have Baylor at minus 5.5. Predictor 609 plus 1 432 divided by 2 520. See if I can get 7.5. 7.5. Baylor. So 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock game. Game 6. 6, 6, 6, 6. Sorry, guys. I'm just my one app. When you go out of the app, it resets to like top 25 or something, and you have to. They're all in time order, so you have to go to 6 o'clock. You have to go all the way down. I'm going to take Oklahoma State plus 7.5. No money line, just the spread. Oklahoma State. Oklahoma ST plus 7.5. Okay. Next game, Weber State at Montana State. Montana State is minus 8. My numbers have them minus 8. No opinion. Next game, Idaho at Eastern Washington. Eastern Washington minus 9. I make Eastern Washington between I have Eastern Washington between 11.5 and 12. I'm going to give out Eastern Washington here. Another free play. Eastern Washington. Oh, man, I can't type anymore on the scroll, guys. I can only put 2,200 characters. Here, but I'll just shorten it, I guess. Much. Okay, I can fit this in here. Minus 9. Okay. Save. Show. There we go. Hold on a minute. I'm gonna copy and paste all of these onto Twitter. I'm gonna tweet these out right now. Twitter.com. Sign in, log in, turn on notifications. Ooh, the Captain Guru. Next. Why can't I sign in? We cannot find your account. Let me just check my, make sure I have the right username. Oh, that's why I spelled it wrong. What's the password? I just have to look it up real quick. Passwords. Bulu, Captain Guru. Bulu, the Captain Guru. Twitter. Got it. Password. Okay, here we go. Save. Enter code. Put the code in. That's right. Yeah. Okay. All right. I'll tweet these out, guys, right now. I'll be back on camera in 1 minute. Just give me let me tweet these. Paste. Come on, man. Tweet these out. Okay. All right, back to the stream. Sorry, guys. I just had to tweet those out real quick. I couldn't put any more characters on the thing, so let's see. I'm just gonna delete all this, and then if I have any more pics, I'll just add it to the banner. Next game we're going to talk about is oh my God, why am I even talking about this game? Next game we're going to discuss is VMI at Wofford. Wofford minus 12.5 at home. No opinion for me in this game, guys. Old Dominion at Marshall. Marshall minus 9.5. I make Marshall minus 9.5. No opinion. Florida International at Western Kentucky. Western Kentucky minus 8.5. I have Western Kentucky minus 9.5. Let me quickly look at something. Conference USA. Wow. 89. Odds calculator. Implied probability. Here it is down the bottom. Sorry guys, I'm trying to put something in my calculator real quick. Implied probability. Here we go. Implied probability. Here we go. Implied, they have an 89.9% chance of winning. So it should be 8 minus 890. So what's the... Wow. Is that for basketball? Is that for any sport? What the hell? Sport. Oh, spread money line converter. That's what I need. College basketball. Spread 8.5. Convert from spread to money line. Calculate. So you have minus almost 1 to 6 chance to win. Okay, now convert from money line to spread. Okay, no opinion for me on this game, guys. Next game is sorry about that. Just wanted to check something. Georgia Southern at James Madison. James Madison's minus 8.5. I have James Madison 8.5. No play. Air Force at Fresno State. Fresno State minus 3. I make Fresno State minus 3 also. No opinion. Colorado State at UNLV. The Running Rebels. Minus 5.5. I also have them 5.5. No opinion. Northern Kentucky at Wisconsin Green Bay. Northern Kentucky minus 10. It's interesting. I'm going to give out Wisconsin. Yeah, I guess I can type it. Wisconsin Green Bay. Not to be confused with the Green Bay Packers, guys. This is a college basketball show. The Green Bay Packers aren't even in the playoffs. Don't even have to worry about that. Plus 10. Plus 10. South Dakota State at South Dakota. South Dakota State minus 2. I make South Dakota State about a 1-point road favorite. No opinion for me on this game. Wright State at Wisconsin Milwaukee. Milwaukee, where are they? This game's a pick 'em. Right now it's a pick for either side. I make Milwaukee minus 2-point home favorite. No opinion for me on this game. Notre Dame at Syracuse. Syracuse minus 5.5. Let's see here. I think I'm going to give out Syracuse minus 5.5. Just give me 1 second, guys. All the picks I tweeted out are already on my Twitter. Those are all for the earlier and mid-afternoon games. So if you want any of those picks for free, go to my Twitter. It's on the bottom here. Same Twitter for free plays, premium plays, whatever. It's my first tweet. You'll see it immediately. There you go. Let's see. I like them even more. I hate this thing. All right, guys. I'm going to give out Syracuse minus 5.5 as another free play. Taking on Notre Dame. Syracuse, where are they? The Q's, the orange man. Syracuse. The orange. Syracuse orange. Syracuse. Minus 5.5 Syracuse. I'll type this in the chat here. Minus 5.5. Next game. Man, how many games have we got left? Jeez. Chicago State at UT Rio Grande Valley. Rio Grande minus 6 at home. I make Rio Grande minus 5. No opinion for me. Bradley at Drake. Drake minus 2.5. I make Drake like a 0.5-point favorite between Pick'em and minus 1 at home. I got 130 as a total. I'm getting 2.5 with Bradley. Let's see here. Bradley. It's the first half number. 1.5. What time does this game go off? 8 p.m. I guess I'm thinking this game might be on national TV or it might be at one of the ESPN networks because these are the two best teams in the Missouri Valley. Yeah, Missouri Valley, and it's Bradley, Drake. I'm gonna take Bradley plus 2.5. Bradley plus 2.5. Yeah, I'm gonna take that right now. Add it here. Bradley plus 2.5. Next game is get back to it real quick. Next game, Illinois State at Southern Illinois. Southern Illinois minus 11. I have Southern Illinois minus 10, but I don't have an opinion on this game. Wake Forest at Boston College. Wake Forest minus 2.5. I have Wake Forest at between 4 and 4.5. Let me see real quick how they've been on the road. ACC, Wake Forest, ranked right now. They're still a good team. 64%. Wake. Boston College is terrible. They might show up at home though. Guys, normally I would take Wake Forest, but it's a night game in Chestnut Hill. It could be a raucous atmosphere tonight. It's tough. It's tough land. If it was Pick'em, I might take Wake Forest, but let me see here. BetMGM. Upcoming games. Oh my God, it's gonna take me forever to look on that. Let me look on Caesars real quick. Caesars, DraftKings. Wake Forest. They have 2.5. FanDuel. Guys, I'm gonna wait on this game. If I give out Wake Forest, I'm gonna wait until later in the day to tweet it out. I'm still deciding on this game whether I want to give it out or not. So just stay tuned to my Twitter. If I decide to give it out, I'll post it later. Stanford at Washington State. Washington State minus 7. I make Washington State minus 7. No opinion. St. Thomas, Minnesota at Oral Roberts. Oral Roberts minus 12. I make Oral Roberts minus 14.5. I'm going to give out Oral Roberts as a free play. Oral Roberts minus 12. Okay. I don't think it's, yeah, mine could go down. What's it at DraftKings? Oral Roberts. I can get minus 11.5 on Oral Roberts at FanDuel right now at 11:42 a.m. I'm going to give out Oral Roberts minus 11.5. Next game. Seattle at Utah Valley. Utah Valley minus 6. I have Utah Valley between 6 and 6.5. No opinion for me on this game. Western Illinois at UMKC. Missouri, Kansas City minus 6. I make UMKC minus 7.5. I want to give this out or not? I don't think so. It's these obscure teams. I don't know if I want to give this out or not. I don't think so. What time is this game? 8 o'clock. Yeah, we're getting to the end here. UMKC. Kansas City. Wow, they do have a high percentage of winning. Oh, wow. They're a good home team. I'm going to give out Kansas City, guys, minus 6. City, Kansas City, Kansas City. Or did I see him at minus 6? Are they here? Just saw him. Kansas. How does the game go? Oh, man, they don't have minus 6. I'm going to give out minus 6, UMKC. UMKC minus 6. Texas Tech at Texas. Texas minus 8.5. I make Texas between 8 and 8.5, so I don't have an opinion on this game. Mississippi State at Auburn. Auburn minus 7.5. I have Auburn at 8.5, but I don't have an opinion on this game. Next game is Auburn. Where are we? Auburn. Pepperdine at BYU. BYU minus 10.5. I make BYU between 11.5 and 12. 946 plus 1326 divided by 2, 11.5. No opinion for me on this game, guys. Okay, next game. UT Arlington at New Mexico State. New Mexico State minus 11.5. New Mexico State minus 10.5. Sorry. I make New Mexico State minus 11. New Mexico at San Diego State. San Diego State minus 8. I make San Diego State 7.5. I make San Diego State minus 7.5, 7 or 7.5. No opinion for me on this game. Idaho State at Montana. Montana minus 8. I make Montana minus 7. I'm going to take Idaho State, though. I'm going to take Idaho State at home, on the road. Idaho State. Idaho State. See, Idaho State, Montana. Yep, I'm going to take Idaho State plus 8. Plus 8. Plus 8. Okay, next game. Tennessee Martin at Southern Indiana. Southern Indiana minus 3.5. I make Southern Indiana between a pick'em and minus 1, so there's a 3-point edge on Tennessee Martin here. Should I give it out? Should I not give it out? We're going to end the show, guys, in the next 10 minutes. We're going to end it right before noon. I'm just, we're in the last few games here. Tennessee Martin. Where is this? What conference is this? 8:30. Southern Indiana. Oh, here it is. UT is the neutral site game. Okay, guys. No opinion for me on this game. It's a neutral site. It's not a home game for Tennessee Martin. Where is this? Southern Indiana. They're both Tennessee. Oh wait, where is this? Oh, here it is. Here it is. I found it. Tennessee Martin Sunday. Yeah, I'm gonna give out Tennessee Martin plus 3.5. Tennessee Martin, UT Martin, UT Martin plus 3.5. Here, let me put these on the bottom here. Oh, actually, wait, yeah, it's fine. Save, show. All right. How many games we have left? 1, 2, 6, 11 games left, guys. We're just gonna rapid fire here the last 10 minutes. Sam Houston State at Utah Tech. Sam Houston State minus 5.5. I make Sam Houston minus 5. No opinion for me on this game. Santa Clara at Pacific, West Coast Conference. Santa Clara minus 6.5. I make Santa Clara between 6.5 and 7. No opinion on this game. I have no opinion on this game. San Diego at Loyola Marymount. Loyola Marymount minus 7. I make Loyola Marymount between a 9 and 10-point favorite, so about 9.5. I'm going to give out Loyola Marymount. I'm going to add that here. Put these down for a second. Loyola Marymount. Minus 7. Okay. Minus 7 Loyola Marymount. You got 6.5 at DraftKings. I'm going to take Loyola Marymount minus 6.5. Right now at 11:51. I can get 6.5 minus 6.5 at DraftKings on Loyola Marymount. Next game we're going to talk about is Portland at Gonzaga. Gonzaga minus 18. I make Gonzaga between 18.5 and 19, about 18.5. No opinion for me on this game, guys. Grand Canyon at California Baptist. Grand Canyon minus 1. I make Grand Canyon 2.5-point road favorites. We're gonna do here. I can lay the money line, or I can take the what's the spread? Grand Canyon, pick 'em. Okay, it's pick 'em right now. Minus. I hate when FanDuel does this. I'm gonna take Grand Canyon at a pick 'em, so it's basically the money line. It's the same thing. Grand Canyon pick. You know what? I'll say Grand Canyon money line. I'll put pick in parentheses. Just to win the game, guys. They just have to win. If they win by a point, it's a winner. It's better than laying minus 1. Instead of you're getting literally the same price on the spread as you're on the money line. Next game, Cal Riverside at Cal Santa Barbara. Cal Santa Barbara, UC Santa Barbara minus 10.5. Where I listed in here? Around here, it's UC Santa Barbara. My numbers only have UC Santa Barbara between 7.5 and an 8-point home favorite. I'm going to take UC Riverside. UC Riverside plus 10.5. UC Riverside plus 10.5. I'm line shopping on these games, guys, the later games, because they're way later. The games that are at 12 o'clock, I've already tweeted them out. And these picks that I have up now, I'm going to tweet them out after the show's over in about 5 minutes. Plus 10.5 on Riverside is the DraftKings, and then Riverside 10.5. That's what I'm giving out. UC Riverside plus 10.5. Okay, next game is Northern Colorado at Portland State. Portland State -5. My numbers have Portland State right at -5, so no opinion for me. Utah, the Utah Utes at the USC Trojans. USC -5 at home. This is a basketball rematch of the Pac-12 title game, Pac-12 championship a couple weeks ago, more than a couple weeks ago, like a month ago actually. Southern Cal, what I got them at? I have Southern Cal at -4.5, so no opinion for me on this game. St. Mary's, California. We got 55. Okay. 3 more games, guys, including this one. 3 more games. St. Mary's, California at San Francisco. St. Mary's -7. I make St. Mary's about -7. No opinion for me on this game. Boise State at Wyoming. Boise State -4.5. I'm going to take Boise State -4.5. Hold on, guys. One second. I just have a text message. Get down in less than 5 minutes. Okay. Boise State -4.5. I'm going to give that out as another free play. State -4.5. What's the number on that game? 4.5 at FanDuel. Boise, 4.5 at DraftKings. I think it's 4.5 across the board. I just want to check real quick. See if, in case I can get a half point somewhere. Let's see. Oh, it's -4 at Caesars. I'm going to take -4 right now. It's -4 at Caesars Sportsbook in New Jersey at 11:56. So I'm going to edit that. Boise State -4. Last game, Long Beach State at Hawaii. Midnight special out on the Polynesian coast. The Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. -7.5. I make Hawaii -6.5. And even though it's a tough travel spot for any team going to Hawaii, there's not enough of an edge for me to give it out. Okay, guys, I'm gonna end the show. Here's the rest of my picks for that's the summary of the second half of the picks. I'm gonna tweet these out. Edit, copy, paste, tweet, paste, tweet. Okay. All right, guys. That's the Saturday sit down college basketball show. Thank you for tuning in. Once again, my name is Bulu, the Capping Guru, And you can contact me by email, the email down below. For my premium plays, I'm going to start giving them out tomorrow. I said that yesterday, but I just had a lot of stuff going on, guys. I'm going to start having my analysis and research done in advance. I'm going to have my numbers out in advance. And I'm going to start giving out plays as soon as the numbers pop at night. So you can, if you want to tell me, you can get in on the best number that I give the game out at. That's my email. That's my Twitter. Leave it out for about 30 seconds just so you can see it on the bottom. All right, you can see that, and then you see my my phone number. So any one of those three outlets, Twitter, email, phone number, you can contact me. All right. Thank you for your time, everyone. Hope you have a profitable Saturday. Enjoy the games. Enjoy the NFL playoffs. A lot of great games today. So it should be a great weekend in sports. So thank you, everyone. And I'm coming down. And we'll talk to you later. Thank you, everyone.